Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back for another video everybody. In this video we're going to be taking a little look at Polkadot. Polkadot is a bit of a crowd favourite. I've had a number of people sort of message me asking if I would do a video on it, so I thought I'd step up to the challenge and bring a video out, guys. Polkadot, let me first off just start by saying, has been one of the most complex projects I've ever looked into in the crypto space. Nothing is straightforward with this project. Even the proof of stake sort of mechanism and protocol, it doesn't just have one or two or three people involved in it. It actually has 4 different people involved in the system. So what we're going to do in this video, guys, is we're going to look at a little bit of background of Polkadot. We're going to look at sort of what it's sort of trying to do, how it works a little bit. We're going to look at where we sort of think the price would go, and we're going to sort of take an overview of the product to the best of my understanding. Technically, guys, I am not the smartest guy to be talking about this. However, I feel I have a decent overview of the project, and like I say, I believe that Polkadot is one to watch in this bull run, guys. So let's first off start with a bit of background on Polkadot. So Polkadot was originally created in 2016 by a man called Gavin Wood. Gavin Wood is, when you talk about clout in the cryptocurrency game, this guy is a clout lord, guys. This guy right here was the co-founder of Ethereum. He was also the CTO, and he's been about for a hell of a long time, guys. We're going to sort of read a little bit about him. We're going to sort of read the opening paragraph on Dot's website about Gavin, because he is a very, very interesting character, and he is one reason why I'm somewhat bullish on Polkadot and the project. He essentially left Ethereum saying that he was going to fulfill the promises that Ethereum failed to keep. Now, essentially how Polkadot works is it is an ecosystem of blockchains called parachains that all connect to a relay chain. It is very complex, and these all use something called substrate. Now, essentially, Polkadot is a proof of stake kind of protocol, but it is a hybrid proof of stake. It's a proof of stake consensus mechanism called nominated proof of stake. So essentially, there are 4 participants in this. There are validators, nominators, collators, and fishermen, and they all have different roles. Some of the roles are to stake, some of the roles are to validate, some of the roles are to sort of moderate, and some are to sort of govern, and they get paid out in Polkadot. Depending on their role, they get sort of different rewards depending on the roles, but they all benefit as a sort of proof of stake partner. Now, Polkadot essentially is governed by dot holders, so it's governed by you guys. So to sort of come up with the overall direction of where Polkadot is going isn't necessarily finite, in the sense that the ship can be steered to what they sort of work on and what they don't by dot holders. It's governed, and the governance is sort of given to the dot holders. One thing that I think is very interesting with a sort of staking system, and this is more to do with the price, sort of where the price could end up, and one bullish sort of factor is that if you stake in DOT, you essentially have a 1-month cooldown period, where essentially you can't take that money out for a month of you unstaking it. So can you imagine, guys, if we sort of went on a parabolic run like I believe the whole crypto market's going to do, you essentially couldn't cash out until a month later. Interesting thing to bear in mind, guys. But first, what I want to do is sort of take a look. Like I say, Polkadot's 8th in market cap. Does it maintain that position? I'm not sure. As a disclaimer, guys, because I want to be totally transparent with you guys, I am going to let you guys know now that Polkadot is a very small holding of my bags. I have a Polkadot bag, however, it probably makes up maybe 1 to 2% of my overall portfolio. It is very, very small indeed, guys. I got into Polkadot around about $4 to $5. I thought the project was interesting, and when I sort of learned about Gavin Wood, I really thought, hang on a minute, this guy knows what he's doing. Maybe it's a good idea to sort of cover all bases and back this guy. But Polkadot, like I say, with it being created in 2016, but only really coming onto the markets in 2020, we're yet to see how it performs. It's performed very well so far. However, whether it keeps up this sort of performing the way that it has or not, we're yet to see. So let me just start by reading a little bit about Gavin Wood, who is, like I say, Dr. Gavin Wood, who's a very interesting character. Without further ado, I'm going to go on. When Bitcoin was launched in 2019, Dr. Gavin James Wood, the co-founder of Bitcoin's biggest rival Ethereum, was knee-deep in computer visualization of music and wholly uninterested in the hype around cryptocurrencies. So he was knee-deep in computers. This guy's to show you how dedicated he is to sort of technology, I guess. By the end of 2013, the British programmer had 15 years of open source coding experience and had been coding for 25 years of his 33. So he essentially started coding when he was 8 years old. And out of the 33 years that he has been on this earth, he's been coding for 25 of them. He definitely didn't get laid a lot back then. And came across Johnny Bitcoin and Vitalik Buterin. Johnny hoped Wood's coding experience would help Buterin transform Ethereum from a white paper to a fully functional blockchain. His hope bore fruit, and within weeks, Wood joined Buterin in Miami to write the POC-1 of Ethereum and present it in North America Bitcoin conference in January 2014. So like I'm saying, guys, this guy has a lot of clout in the game. He knows what he's doing, and essentially when he left Ethereum, he sort of vowed to fulfill the promises that they had failed to keep. Very smart guy. I believe that he operates out of the UK. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go onto the Polkadot website. We're going to read sort of a bit of the overall narrative of Polkadot and what they're sort of striving to achieve. I'm just going to say that this is one of the nicest websites that I've been on. Very, very informative, very simple language and sort of format, and informative. Out of a lot of the sort of cryptocurrency websites that I've been on, this has to be one of the best, guys. I mean, this is just another sort of merit towards Polkadot. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that you should invest in a cryptocurrency based on its website, by the way. I am definitely not doing that. I'm just saying it's a merit towards them. So let's read a little bit about of sort of what's on the website. Polkadot is live. Polkadot development is on track to deliver the most robust platform to security, stability, and innovation. Essentially, guys, it's another Ethereum. You can build on top of the Polkadot network, guys, and you can be a part of the ecosystem, like I had explained. The Polkadot ecosystem sort of built up of blockchains that all sort of feed into a relay chain, and it uses substrate to kind of do everything essentially. But let's not get too confused into the technicals. There are way better people to explain it than me, that is for sure. But let's just read a little bit about what's going on with Polkadot and what they're sort of setting out to achieve. So true interoperability is one of their goals. Polkadot enables cross-blockchain transfer of any type of data or asset. Not just tokens connecting to Polkadot give you the ability to interoperate with a wide variety of blockchains in the Polkadot network. Economics and transactional stability. Polkadot provides unprecedented economic scalability by enabling a common set of validators to secure multi-blockchains. Polkadot provides transactional scalability by spreading transactions across multiple parallel blockchains. Easy blockchain innovation. So this is for people that want to build on top of it. With Ethereum, you have the ERC20 tokens. Obviously, Polkadot has their own version of it. And it's kind of letting you know how easy it is to do. So create a custom blockchain in minutes using the substrate framework, connect your chain to Polkadot and get interoperability and security from day one. This ease of development helps Polkadot network grow. Forkless and futures of proofing, security for everyone, and user-driven network governance. Guys, if you want to sort of read the rest of this, please come onto the Polkadot website, polkadot.network. It's very informative. If you're looking to invest into Polkadot, I suggest you do so. Like I say, Polkadot really only makes up maybe 2% of my overall portfolio, a very small amount, and it was really just to cover all bases. However, I do think that we could see some fantastic things from Polkadot, as it's currently 8th. And for those of you who don't know, I bang on about it in every video. I believe the cryptocurrency market is going to become a multi-trillion-dollar market, and I think that a coin that's currently at number 8 has a fantastic team and fantastic fundamentals, has a very sort of good chance of capturing a lot of that money. And if we're talking multi-trillions, you know, it will capture, like I say, a good chunk, and it's essentially setting out to do a similar thing to Ethereum. They would argue better, however the technical guys would sort of go back and forth on that. So could they end up with a similar market cap to Ethereum currently? I don't see a reason why not. I don't see why they couldn't. I'm going to give you where I believe the price sort of tops out on Polkadot, but like I say, this isn't necessarily you know, it's just a guess, guys, really. It's just me sort of giving my opinion and saying, look, I think it could do this based on sort of previous projects that have done similar. I'm not necessarily basing it on how amazing it is technically. I'm just basing it on sort of, you know, when the tide rises, all ships tend to rise with it. So it has a number of partnerships and teams, and it has a hell of a lot of actual blockchains in the ecosystem. You know, Chainlink, Polymath, Akala, Centrifuge, Edgeware, Chainx. There's a hell of a lot of coins here. Energy Web Foundation, Dark, Ocean Protocol. Like I say, they really are doing a lot in the space, guys. And Polkadot is definitely something to look into. Now let's talk about price, guys. Like I say, I was buying Chainlink around about $4 to $5. Today it's currently at $8 and about 40 cents. I'm not sure when I'm going to bring this video out. It's the 12th of the 1st today. I may bring it out on a Thursday, which will be the 14th. I may bring it out tomorrow. We'll just see. I've got a list of other videos to sort of get through for you guys. What does DOT do in this sort of bull run that we find ourselves in 2021 through to sort of the start of 2022, if the narrative follows? Could we see a 10x or a 5x? Is a 5x more likely, or is a 10x more likely? A 5x would sort of put us at about $35 billion in market cap. A 10x around about $70 in market cap, giving us an $80 Polkadot, and a 5x giving us around about a $40 Polkadot. I think a $40 Polkadot is actually very achievable. Do I think an $80 Polkadot is achievable? I think it could be. I think it has the potential to be. We look at sort of Ethereum in 2017, but 2017's bull run. Like I say, the exact date for this is the 7th of January 2018. So almost as we were coming down the other side of the sort of bull run. But you have coins like, you know, XRP that got 130 billion in market cap, and they weren't really on any exchanges, all very widely known about. And if this is going to become a multi-trillion-dollar market, we've already seen Ethereum, like, you know, Bitcoin's doing exceptionally well with it had a $700 billion market cap not that long ago. So I really think that a coin like this, with such a good team, such good fundamentals, such good protocol, and such good sort of technicals, could capture a large part of the overall market. And if it stays 8th, do we see an $80 Polkadot? Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. But to be honest with you, I'm going to stick with a safer bet and say we sort of 5x up to a $40 price. I think $80 is possible, but like I say, guys, I'm not really going to put a price on it. I'm just going to say that, you know, it has a lot of potential and is a good project and definitely one to look out for. We don't really have any sort of price action to go off of. It's performed very well. Hasn't necessarily, unless you want to call this a bear market, experienced much of a bear market. But where it goes from here, there's some big things coming up for Polkadot. So definitely one to keep on the radar. And if we do go parabolic, like I say about you can't unstake within a month. So essentially you unstake and you have to wait a month to sell, essentially. I think that 63% of all Polkadot is actually locked up, essentially it's stake. So if we go on a big run, there couldn't be a huge sell pressure as a result of, you know, a lot of this Polkadot kind of being locked up. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave this video here. Interesting thoughts. Let me know what you think about Polkadot in the comments. Like I say, it probably makes up about 1 to 2% of my portfolio. Not a large amount at all. Certainly an interesting project. What do you guys think? How much of your portfolio is it? Do you think, you know, I should maybe allocate more? I haven't got any plans to. I'm just going to kind of watch and see what happens as time goes on. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys think. If you could leave a like, a comment, letting me know what you think, and subscribe for more videos, and make sure you hit that notification bell to sort of get notified when videos come out. That'd be muchly appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic evening, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, guys. Thanks a lot.